If you want to be with me, you need to be the provider. You need to be the protector. You need to make sure my hair is done, my nails done, my feet are done. I'm not gonna be cooking. I'm not gonna be cleaning. Me and my kids are a package deal.
You really brought your son on a date? Because you ordered everything, whatever. Brought me out to take you and your kid out to eat?
Damn right, yep. Use your money, your pocket.
Excuse me, sir. Hey, could you go ahead and split that check for us?
A lot of viewers were shocked by how awkward and unexpected this situation became. Bringing a child along to a date without properly discussing it beforehand, and then assuming the other person would cover the entire bill, immediately sparked strong reactions online. Many people felt almost anyone in that position would be frustrated or caught off guard. But that's only the start of today's video. We're diving into some of the wildest dating disasters, relationship arguments, and unbelievable internet moments making headlines in 2026. Every clip somehow becomes more intense than the last, so make sure you stay tuned because you definitely won't want to miss a single moment.
What's going on? You get in?
I need $250 for the babysitter.
You need $250 for the babysitter?
Yeah, most definitely.
I'm saying, like,
you want to go on this date, right? You want to go on a date? Want to take me on a date? I need $250 for the babysitter.
Why don't you get in the car? Like, come on, you.
I can't just leave my kids.
We've been talking about this shit all week,
without paying the babysitter.
We've been talking about this shit all week, though.
Okay.
So you ain't got $250 to pay the babysitter. I'm paying for the date.
Oh no.
I'm saying, don't listen. I can't give you $250 now.
You want to take me on a date to these high-end restaurants and shit? You can't pay $250 for a date.
I'm saying the money I got is for the date, though. One for your baby. So why don't you have your baby daddy pay for the kid?
What?
Yeah.
So you only got money. Oh, okay. So then he should be taking me on a date then.
I'm
right?
saying. What
so if he finna pay for the kids, then he should be taking me on a date.
Listen,
because what did you say?
I was looking forward to this. And you
I was too. But
$250.
Babysitter, yes, kids gotta get taken care of.
I could give you the $250, but
okay, then what's the problem then? What's the problem?
Because I had plans cut.
What surprised many viewers most was that he reportedly had no idea she had children until the date was already happening. On top of that, the unexpected request for him to help cover babysitting costs immediately caught him off guard and changed the entire tone of the situation. A lot of people online felt those were important details that should have been discussed ahead of time instead of being revealed at the last minute after he had already made plans and shown up. The lack of communication quickly became one of the biggest talking points surrounding the clip. Viewers also debated the long list of expectations mentioned throughout the conversation. Some felt the standards being described were extremely difficult to meet, especially this early into dating. In the end, the situation turned into another major online discussion about honesty, compatibility, and setting realistic expectations when entering a relationship.
What you trying to see?
Before we go on a date, I want to make sure if I can really with you or not.
What you mean?
I want to see if you can spend a couple hundreds.
What you mean spend a couple hundred?
Like if you want to go out with me, then you just gotta spend a few.
So I gotta
spend some money.
So I gotta spend money on you to take you on a date.
Yeah. That don't even sound bad.
What you mean? I don't sound.
Why are you making that face? That
because like, what type is that? Ain't you supposed to go on a date with someone? You talking about I gotta spend money on you before I even take you on a date?
Yeah.
What type is that?
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I think it is though. Why you think you deserve that? Why you think I'm about to do that though?
Because why not?
Why should I?
You're trying to talk to me, right?
Alright, I'm trying to talk to you.
Impress me.
Why I gotta impress you with money though?
Then what else?
Me as a person.
Well, I need to see money.
What money you got? Why you worry about my money?
I just want to see, cause I gotta see if I want to with you or not.
No, but like you said, you about action,
okay,
right?
But look,
you said you about action, right?
If you don't want to, then we could just cut everything off right now. Cause
why? I'm just asking. Why? Where in your mind, like, why do you feel like a dude got to show you that he got money before he take you on a date? Or like, why you can't see that a dude got money through action? Like, if you gonna be mine, or we gonna, so you gonna already know I got money just off the type of lifestyle I live. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And plus, like, right now, not even a good time right now. You know what I'm saying, in my life. I told you I'm going through a divorce and I got 3 kids.
Okay, then don't talk to me.
What you mean? So I can't talk to you because I'm not trying to spend no money on you?
No.
So what does that?
Talk to me.
So what does that make you then?
I don't know.
What does that say about you?
Nothing.
It says a lot. Actually.
No, it don't.
It is.
It don't.
And I just told you I'm going through some.
Okay, then don't talk to me.
Don't talk to you.
No, talk to girls within your budget. You know?
Within my budget.
Yeah.
So what you trying to say is?
A lot of viewers were already surprised by how much effort appeared to be going into the date from the very beginning. From the nice car to the planned dinner outing, It looked like he was genuinely trying to create a good experience and make a strong first impression. That's why the conversation quickly became uncomfortable once money was brought up so early. According to the reactions online, many people felt asking for several $100s on a first date immediately raised concerns about priorities and intentions. The situation quickly sparked debate about whether the connection was truly about getting to know each other or more focused on financial benefits from the start.
Sorry to tell the guys that are out there that are salty in the dating world, but unless you're rolling on a private jet, on a yacht, in a Rolls Royce, dripping with Rolexes, diamonds galore, she's not a gold digger. When she expects you to pay for her the first date, that's called being a gentleman. That's called being a man. You cannot say a girl is a gold digger if you don't have a yacht, a private jet, diamonds, Rolexes, money. The Alfredo chicken from Olive Garden is not a gold digger. So just thought we'd clear things up now. We can move on, get back to the dating world, but yeah, that ain't it. So let's just let that dust settle. Let's put it behind us and get a fresh start right here for a new dating experience for not just us girls, but you guys as well. And best of luck to you out there.
A lot of viewers felt the situation reflected how modern dating conversations can sometimes become too focused on money and expensive expectations instead of genuine connection. The biggest reaction came from the contrast between wanting a luxury-style experience while being in a very casual restaurant setting, which many people online found unrealistic and confusing. For many watching, the discussion became less about the actual location and more about expectations, priorities, and financial pressure early in dating. The clip ended up sparking another debate about whether successful relationships are built more on mutual respect and compatibility rather than costly outings or expensive spending.
What is your ideal age range in a guy?
Probably like 20 to 22.
And what is your ideal race in a guy?
I guess white. I don't really have a preference.
And what is the minimum height that a guy can be?
I would say 5'9".
5'9"?
Yeah, I'd say 5'9" or higher. I mean, I prefer taller, but gotta give them.
Well, it's your preference.
Short kings are shot. Like they have.
But you
make up for it. They always do.
Have you ever given someone under 5'9" a chance?
No, I have not.
And what's the minimum income that your ideal guy should make?
That's hard. Maybe like post graduation, after a couple years, like 80 grand.
What should he do to make that? Anything?
Gotta love the engineers. Gotta love the STEM boys.
Based off of those answers, the probability that you are gonna find true love is 2.3%.
That's sad. I mean, it's true out here nowadays.
From the way the conversation played out, it didn't seem like she was necessarily trying to cause problems or take advantage of anyone. However, many viewers felt the standards and requirements being described were extremely specific and difficult to realistically find in one person. That quickly became the main discussion online. While everyone is entitled to have preferences and goals in a relationship, some people felt that setting too many strict expectations can make it much harder to build a genuine connection. In the end, the situation highlighted the challenge of balancing high standards with realistic compatibility in modern dating.
Paying for my meal and your meal. I'm not paying for your kids' meal. No.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not paying for their kids' meal. No.
So you don't think you owe me after having me wait an hour and a half?
I told you I owe you. I owe you when I take you out.
Okay,
Again.
and so you're gonna pay for my kids' food?
No, I'm not doing that.
Can you please go ahead and
I'm not doing that. No. Hold up, beautiful. Hold up. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Why you trying to bring two, please?
What's your name, Kiera?
Bring 2 orders.
Why should I do that, Kiera?
Because you sitting right here on the date.
I was late to the date.
You bring 2 orders.
But I'm saying, why would I get her kids food? Why would I get her kids some food? They with their daddy.
She was right here.
Their daddy should be feeding them.
She was waiting.
You say you order a steak for your son? How old is he?
He ate.
He ate eating steak. He eating the same thing I eat. No, hell no. I'm straight. I'm cool. Don't put that on my bill.
Give him
Don't put that on me.
Make sure you put a side of A1 sauce as well. He paying for all of this today.
I'm not paying for all that. No, I'm not paying for all that.
Yes, you are.
You gonna get her fired up in here?
She ain't gonna get fired.
No, I'm about to go back in the kitchen. You got me messed up, bro. I'm about to tell her right now. No, for real. I'm telling her right now. No, I'm not paying for that. No, I'm not. I'm not paying for this food. I'm not paying for this.
She sat here and watched
just because I was late.
Many viewers felt the punishment didn't really match the situation. While being late can definitely be frustrating and disrespectful to someone's time, a small delay alone didn't seem like enough reason to suddenly place additional financial expectations on the date. The bigger issue for a lot of people was the lack of communication beforehand. Bringing a child into the outing and then expecting him to cover extra expenses without discussing it first quickly became the main point of debate online. As the conversation unfolded, viewers argued that both timing and expectations should have been communicated clearly from the start to avoid the situation becoming so uncomfortable and tense.
Boy asked me to go on a date, and I said, yes, I'll go on a date with you. He said, okay, where you want to go? I said, we can do like dinner and a helicopter ride. He talking about you want to do all that for a first date? That's not even a lot. Like, what?
A dinner? I can see that. A helicopter ride on the first date? I can't see that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to watch that one more time since it was so short.
Y'all, this boy asked me to go on a date, and I said, yes, I'll go on a date with you. He said, okay, where you want to go? I said, we can do like dinner and a helicopter ride. He talking about you want to do all that for a first date? That's not even a lot. Like, what?
Who was her dad? Cause she the Lulu. A helicopter ride? Man, you know how much that gonna cost? Helicopter ride, that gonna at least be a stack right there. At least.
A lot of viewers understood why he seemed caught off guard by the request, especially because it's not something most people would expect to hear when planning a first date. For many watching, suggesting an expensive helicopter outing right away immediately made the conversation feel more focused on luxury and spending than on actually getting to know each other. That's why the moment sparked so much discussion online. Some people felt extravagant expectations early in dating can sometimes create concerns about priorities and compatibility, while others argued it simply depends on personal preferences and lifestyle expectations. Either way, the request definitely stood out and became one of the more talked about moments in the video.
With dating as single moms, I don't understand the issue with these men. We're talking men in their late 30s, like 38, 39, and as soon as you mention you've got children, they don't want to fucking know. I don't get it. And then they go for 21-year-olds, and that's because they've got no responsibility. The free-spirited to get to do whatever the hell they want, and it makes them look good and feel better about themselves. There is nothing wrong with dating a single mother. Like, my kids are practically teenagers. Well, my daughter is. She's nearly 16. My son's nearly 11. If anything, I've got more free time now opposed to what I had 4 years ago. This whole stigma of like dating someone with kids has really, really got to stop. Like, it's wrong. It really is wrong. Like, what's wrong with me? I'm 33 years old. I know what I want. I'm responsible. A pretty good job raising my children on my own. I've been single 4 years. What's the problem?
At the end of the day, everyone has their own preferences, boundaries, and priorities when choosing a partner. Different people are looking for different lifestyles, responsibilities, and relationship dynamics, so compatibility can vary a lot from person to person. In this situation, many viewers pointed out that some individuals may feel fully comfortable dating someone with children, while others may realize that type of responsibility or commitment simply isn't the right fit for them. The conversation quickly became another online debate about personal standards, honesty in dating, and how important it is for both people to be upfront about their expectations from the beginning.
So hold on, so you just brought me out to take you and your kid out to eat?
Damn right, yep. Use your money, your pocket.
Excuse me, sir. Hey, could you go ahead and split that check for us, please? So you really brought your son on a date? You ordered everything, whatever. So you don't hear me now?
But that tastes
Yo, that's crazy, man.
Peace.
For many viewers, the most uncomfortable part of the situation came near the end of the interaction. The way the attention completely shifted away from the conversation made the moment feel awkward and tense, especially since he appeared visibly caught off guard by everything happening around him. What really sparked debate online was the fact that he reportedly had no idea a child would be joining the date in the first place. A lot of people felt that was something important that should have been communicated beforehand instead of becoming a surprise after they had already met up. The expectation that he would also cover the extra expense only added more frustration for many viewers watching the clip unfold.
Invest money into the business she's created for herself. Pay some of her bills. Come to her with money.
What do you bring that makes you so valuable that a guy's going to do all this? Because your attitude honestly blows.
I would even want a boyfriend to give me massages, to pay for dinners, to fill up the gas in my car.
So the first 6 reasons that she wants a boyfriend are because she wants someone to do errands for her.
There are beautiful women everywhere. Do you know what I don't see?
everywhere I go, equally attractive men.
Women are heavily doctored in this world that we live in today. That's why when you really notice a girl that's naturally beautiful, she stands out so much.
2 days ago, I got arrested by my ex-boyfriend because I was banging on his window because he got mad about me sleeping with some other guy.
Okay, is she on something? This is how broken women behave, though. So guys, this is a good lesson of life.
Looking back at that earlier conversation about why she wanted a relationship, many viewers noticed that most of the reasons she mentioned seemed connected to financial benefits or personal gain rather than emotional connection or compatibility. That detail immediately stood out and became a major talking point online. For a lot of people watching, the disappointing part was that the discussion barely focused on qualities like personality, trust, support, or shared values. Instead, the relationship appeared to be viewed more through the lens of what could be received materially. The moment sparked a broader debate about modern dating priorities and whether some people focus too heavily on financial advantages instead of building a genuine partnership with someone they truly value as a person.
Oh, unless you're offering to pay for the babysitter, I'm not going on that date.
Fine, stay at home. I don't even know you and that baby and you want me to pay.
Don't just assume that I'm going to be able to drop off my child somewhere, because most likely I'm not.
Lady, they asked you on a first date. They are not assuming anything about your baby. They don't even know your baby yet. Even you, they don't know you properly yet.
Offer to pay for the babysitter. That's going to make me more receptive to want to go and spend my time with you.
No, you can keep your time. We will keep our money. This economy is too hard to be paying for babysitter and meal on a first date.
And another thing.
Oh boy, here we go.
Do not just assume that you can invite me and my daughter out. No, I do not introduce my daughter to guys.
But you want those same guys to pay for her babysitting?
And also,
oh my God,
don't just assume that you're going to invite me out for drinks and I'm going to show up.
Lady, it's fine. Stay in your house. Don't go out. All these problems are solved if you stay in your house.
Many viewers felt the expectations in this situation became overwhelming far too early in the dating process. When two people are just meeting and still getting to know each other, suddenly adding major financial responsibilities, especially involving children the other person has never even met, understandably caught a lot of people off guard. The discussion online quickly shifted toward the importance of communication and realistic expectations in dating. A lot of viewers argued that responsibilities involving childcare, babysitting costs, and additional expenses should be discussed openly beforehand rather than becoming a surprise during the date itself. In the end, the moment became another example of how unclear expectations can quickly turn an already awkward situation into a major conflict.
Minimum yearly income to be your future husband.
I put 150. I didn't know what to put, but I put 250K.
If I fell for someone and if he's a really good guy, then it's negotiable. But at least whatever I am making, but ideally like $500,000.
When you say if he's a really good guy,
if the chemistry and everything
but you wouldn't date a guy who works at McDonald's, correct?
I cannot date.
You would go lower, but I'm suspecting it
Not
would still
lower
be
than my salary.
Which is what?
200 plus, yeah.
If you really like the guy, 200,000. He has to make 200,000.
Yeah.
I think I put 100K in there.
500,000.
Yeah, because he will be at least 3 years something elder than me. So when I will be his age, my salary might be.
You gotta make $500,000 a year.
You said you were in your 40s, right?
47.
You're 47?
And you have kids, right?
Yeah, I have a daughter in college.
Do you think a man that makes 500K is going to want a 47-year-old single mom?
A lot of viewers felt that moment became a serious reality check once the conversation turned toward actual income expectations and financial standards. For many people watching, the numbers being discussed sounded far beyond what the average person realistically earns, which is why the reactions online were so strong. The bigger takeaway for many viewers was how disconnected some expectations can become from real-world financial situations. While there's nothing wrong with wanting stability or success in a partner, people pointed out that average salaries in most places are nowhere near the extreme figures being mentioned in the discussion. The clip ultimately sparked another debate about modern dating standards, financial expectations, and how social media can sometimes create unrealistic ideas about money and relationships.
I'm a single mom of 4. My biggest red flag in men are single dads. I will never date a single dad. Hell no. Statistically, they're the one being left, and I'm really not interested in dating someone who's just a babysitter for like 4 days out of the month.
A lot of viewers were confused by what they saw as a contradiction in the conversation. People online quickly pointed out that if someone is a single parent themselves, criticizing or rejecting single parents as a major deal breaker can come across as inconsistent. That detail immediately sparked strong reactions and debate in the comments. For many watching, the moment highlighted how important self-awareness and realistic expectations are when it comes to dating. Everyone is entitled to personal preferences, but viewers felt the standards being discussed didn't fully align with the reality of the situation. And somehow, the drama still isn't over. The final clip takes things to another level entirely, and according to viewers online, it might be the craziest moment in the whole video.
Let's hear it.
And I'm gonna tell you why, okay? I have experience, okay? That means I am well seasoned.
Well seasoned, that's what you want to call it. All right, we'll call it that. Let's keep going.
I am aged with wisdom, okay? Because, you know, a lot of us is out here getting old and ain't getting wise. So let me put that out there. I'm getting older and wiser, all right? So I have a lot of knowledge to bring to the table. Okay, a lot of level-headedness that I have grown to acquire, all right, by the grace of God, all right? And also, on top of all of the intangible things.
Two things. Everything you just listed that you bring to the table really has no value to a man. And secondly, if it did have value to him, he can find it in a woman that does not have 5 kids. But let's keep going.
I am highly good looking, okay?
She laughed at the end of that statement because she doesn't even believe that shit. Listen, I'm not saying there's not a guy out there that would want to date you with your 5 kids, but more than likely, it's not going to be the kind of guy that you want.
Many viewers were shocked by how confident and exaggerated some of the statements sounded throughout the conversation. For a lot of people watching, the attitude came across as overly self-centered, and several claims immediately sparked skepticism online because they seemed unrealistic or heavily exaggerated. The biggest reaction, however, centered around how difficult many viewers felt it would be to build a genuine relationship when someone appears overly focused on themselves or unwilling to stay grounded and realistic. The clip quickly turned into another heated discussion about confidence, humility, and how attitude can heavily influence first impressions in dating. And with that, we've reached the end of today's video filled with unbelievable relationship moments, awkward dates, and non-stop internet drama. Be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more trending stories and reactions. We'll catch you in the next video.